I don't understand. Why is this happening? Catalina, please! Say this is all a mistake!
Now, hand the girl over to me.
Catalina! Why would you go back to the Empire after all this time?
Yeah, come on! We promised to reach the end of the sky together! What happened?
If you won't cooperate, then raise your sword, Gran.
There has to be a reason for all this. Lyria was once a prisoner of the Erste Empire, kept as a valuable research subject. Catalina betrayed the Empire to free Lyria. They escaped together, but the Empire's hounded them ever since. We met when Catalina and Lyria fled to my hometown, with their pursuers not far behind. I was wounded defending them, and to save me, Lyria linked her life force with my own. Vern and I had always dreamed of adventure, and alongside Lyria and Catalina, we finally got our chance. But now, Catalina stands before us, Imperial soldiers at her side, demanding that I return Lyria to her. Nothing makes sense anymore.
Hey, you two!
Huh?
What is it, Rackham?
We're supposed to pick up Catalina tomorrow, yeah? So it's about time we set a course for Albion. You two got everything in order?
Is it time already? I feel like I haven't seen Catalina in forever!
It's only been 10 days.
I think this is the first time we've been separated for so long.
Yeah, I'm surprised she could stand to let you out of her sight at all. She must really trust you, huh, Gran?
She said she had important business to take care of. I hope it worked out all right.
I wouldn't worry. Come on! We better get ready.
Yeah, time's a-wasting. Let EO know, too.
Will do. Okay, I'm all set.
Hold it!
Woohoo! With Eugen and Rosetta away, we have to be extra careful. Are you sure you're ready?
Ha! You don't gotta tell us. This ain't our first rodeo, Missy.
Shut it, lizard breath. I'm just saying it pays to be on your toes.
Hey! I ain't no lizard!
Eo's right. There are monsters all over Albion Citadel. We don't want to be attacked before we meet up with Catalina. Exactly! Albion is no regular city.
Right. Let's stay alert.
We've got a strong tailwind. It looks like clear skies all the way along the Galonzo Albion Skyway. If this keeps up, we should be in Albion by tomorrow morning.
I hope Catalina's doing well.
We sailed for Albion, expecting to find the Catalina we know and love. But that's not who was waiting for us. I wish I could say what happened next was a dream. But reality was much stranger. A world of chaos and confusion opened its jaws, ready to swallow us whole. Now, where were we supposed to meet Catalina?
Hey, before we head out, could you help me with some cargo? Gotta unload all the empty barrels and crates to make space for fresh supplies.
We have some time before we're supposed to meet Catalina. If we work together, we can clear it up quick.
Easy there. Isn't that a little heavy for you?
I'm fine. I'm a Skyfarer too, you know. And the faster we finish unloading, the sooner I can see Catalina.
True. Keep up the good work then. I'll go grab another crate.
Lyria, can I help you with that?
Huh? Oh, thanks, Gran. It did feel a little unwieldy. I nearly tipped over. Here, can you take this side? So heavy! Are you sure this dumb jug is empty? It's super heavy!
Huh? Thought we finished that one a while ago.
We've got a stowaway! It must have snuck in when we loaded this cargo on board.
We can't let them make a mess of our cargo hold. Leave this to me.
Hey, shouldn't we hurry up and go find Catalina?
Nah, we're still a little early. And the place we agreed to meet isn't that far from here.
Still, you know what this place is like. Oh, right. It's full of monsters. Exactly. They let monsters run wild inside the walls to train up the academy cadets or whatever. We don't know what we might run into, so we're gonna wind up being late if we don't head out soon.
You've got a point. I forgot what a crazy place this is.
Yeah, let's head out. We don't want to keep Catalina waiting.
A lot of clouds rolling in. That's not a bad omen. I thought the sky looked suspicious. Really opened up, huh?
I wonder where Catalina is. Maybe something came up and she's running late. After all, she knows a lot of people in Albion.
It might just be the weather, but I got a bad feeling about this.
Hey guys, can we at least get out of the rain? It's starting to come down pretty hard. We're gonna get soaked.
Well, if it isn't the test subject who got away.
Earthstate Empire uniforms? Is this some kind of joke?
Give up the girl. Quietly, if you know what's good for you.
We're surrounded. How'd they get the drop on us?
More importantly, what the heck are Imperial soldiers doing here? I'm not crazy, right? The Earthstate Empire fell.
Beats me what's going on. They don't look like they're playing around. Well, we're not about to let them have Lyria. Let's bust our way out of here.
I'll take care of Lyria. Gran, you handle those soldiers.
I gave you a chance to do this the easy way. Too bad you weren't smart enough to take it.
You'll never take Lyria from us!
Get back here! You're not getting away!
These guys don't let up. This is getting us nowhere. Let's make a break for the ship.
No, wait! If Catalina shows up to meet us, she'll run into all those soldiers.
Damn. We can't hold these guys off forever.
Gran, what do we do?
Let's retreat for now. Catalina will probably grasp the situation before she gets too close. She isn't the type to charge in without thinking.
But Gran...
If she were here, she'd tell us to put your safety first, Lyria.
I'm with Gran. Now let's get out of here before they block off all our escape routes. Catalina, I hope you're all right.
Whew. I think we managed to give him the slip. Now we just need to put some distance between us and Albion. Let's weigh anchor and...
You guys, look!
Catalina? Thank goodness you're all right.
All right? What concern is it of yours?
I was just...
Lyria, wait. She seems off somehow.
Whatever! Let's just lift off already! Hurry up and get on board, Catalina!
I'm not accustomed to taking orders from infants. Do you think I'll be lenient simply because you have children among your ranks?
Huh?
Using children to buy yourself time to escape. What a stunning act of cowardice. You're all coming with me. Don't even try to run.
All right, just what is going on with you?
I'm doing my duty. Nothing more, nothing less. Now, you will hand over Lyria.
Catalina, what's wrong with you? All of a sudden, you're...
Catalina!
Enough stalling. Prepare yourselves. You're a worthy opponent.
Catalina, please listen to us. What's happened to you?
I am a knight of the Empire. That is reason enough to raise my sword against you.
No.
Catalina and the soldiers with her certainly look like Imperials, but the Erste Empire collapsed. It doesn't make sense. Lieutenant Catalina! We've received word from the main force.
I see. Understood. Prepare for immediate departure.
Yes, ma'am!
This is only a temporary reprieve, Gran. I will return for the girl. You have my word on that.
Catalina...
No, wait! Tell me what happened to you, Catalina! Why are you doing this, after all we've been through together? Catalina! Huh? Is that...
Is she trying to tell us something?
Am I seeing things? Or was that the primal beast Catalina made a pact with?
Yes, that was Ares. She was asking for help. I think she might know what happened to Catalina.
Gran! I'm so glad you're all okay!
Sierra! Are you here on business?
Yes, and I've been in a tizzy trying to find out what these Imperial soldiers are doing here.
So not even you know what's going on.
I'm afraid not. But I've been hearing strange rumors from my business partners. Word is, there have been odd occurrences all across the skydom. Everything's in an uproar.
Sierra, it's Almothea. Almothea's next.
Oh dear, what's got you all in a flutter?
The Empire has its sights set on Almothea, the headquarters of the crew of Enforcers. It sounds like their forces are converging on the island.
Then Catalina's probably headed there too.
Yeah. That must have been why she left so suddenly.
Gran,
I know, Lyria. I don't like this either. Let's go after Catalina first. Then we can figure out what's happening all over the skydom.
So what are we waiting for? We have a crew member to collect.
Right! I want to get to Amalthea as soon as possible. Where's Catalina?
The girl and her crew. What are they doing on Almothea?
Well, looks like Sierra's friend was on the money. The place is crawling with Imperials.
Surround them. Cut off all possible escape routes. Don't let them leave the island.
try to fight them all, we'll never get out of here.
Excuse me? We want to talk to Catalina. Do you know where she is?
What do you want with the lieutenant? What's your angle?
I don't have an angle.
These guys aren't going to listen to reason, Lyria.
At least now we know Catalina's on the island.
Just have to track her down ourselves. Lieutenant Catalina! The girl and her crew have been spotted on Amalthea.
What? Did they follow us here?
I don't know, but the girl said she was here to see you, Lieutenant.
Understood. I'll engage them. Make the necessary preparations.
Yes, ma'am!
Just what are those Skyfarers up to?
Fan out! Even they can't beat us if we overwhelm them with sheer numbers.
Damn it. Someone needs to get to Catalina. Gran, think you and Lyria can make a break for it?
I think so. But what about you?
We'll handle things here. Splitting them up should make it easier for us. And we're not gonna lose to this bunch of nobodies.
You heard her. Get out of here.
All right.
Okay, but promise me you'll run if things look bad.
You don't have to tell me. Let's do this. Stick close, kiddo.
I'm not a kid.
That's our cue. Let's find Catalina and get to the bottom of this. You okay, Lyria? Need to take a break?
No, I have to see Catalina.
I hardly believed the report when I heard it. You actually did follow us. Just what are you after?
Catalina! Please, can't we just talk?
Certainly, when you're safely aboard my ship.
Ugh, are you still trying to get Lyria?
I believe I've made that perfectly clear. It's equally clear that you have no intention of complying. I don't want to resort to violence. But if that's what it takes, then so be it.
Catalina, what's going on with you? I don't understand. Why is this happening? Catalina, please! Say this is all a mistake!
Now, hand the girl over to me.
Catalina! Why would you go back to the Empire after all this time?
Yeah, come on! We promised to reach the end of the sky together. What happened?
If you won't cooperate, then raise your sword, Gran.
You're not yourself. Something must have happened to you.
Nothing that concerns you. Especially seeing as you continue to defy me.
But we've been traveling together for all this time. I don't understand.
Yeah, the whole reason you left the Empire was to protect Lyria. I don't buy that you suddenly decided to go back to the Empire.
Enough chatter. If neither party will cede, the matter must be settled with steel. Ares, let your strength inhabit my sword!
You can't be serious!
I don't plan to hold back, Gran. Perhaps you'll find my sword more persuasive than my tongue. Now, draw your blade!
Lieutenant! Please, fall back!
Apologies.
Wait! Don't go!
That girl's mere presence was enough to inhibit Ares' powers. No wonder she's such a priority for the Empire.
Catalina, please. I can't stand to see you like this.
She's in really bad shape. I don't know if she can handle another battle. That's right. When we saw Ares in Albion, she was asking for help. Can you ask Ares what's going on?
I'll try.
What do you think you're doing?
An unknown power. is trying to swallow up the skydom. A power neither of the stars nor of the sky?
Huh? The heck does that mean?
A strange power trying to swallow the skydom. Sierra said there were weird things happening all over Fanta Grande. Catalina's memory loss must be related somehow.
Can you tell us what caused all of this? What? Someone wanted this to happen? Who? Huh? Ares?
What is that thing? Where did it come from? What's going on?
Her voice. It's fading. Oh no, she's losing control.
Lieutenant Catalina!
Ares, what are you doing? Have you gone mad? Stand down!
Well, I don't like the looks of this. Gran, you ready?
I better be. Catalina, can I count you in?
Very well. A truce for the time being.
There's something strange going on. Primal beasts don't just rampage for no reason.
I have a feeling all this craziness is connected. But first things first, we have to get Ares under control.
Ares?
Catalina!
Lyria! Is this Amalthea? I thought I was an Albion.
Wait, does this mean you're...
Oh, thank goodness! Catalina, you're back to normal!
Back to normal? What are you talking about?
Well...
I'm so sorry. I can't believe I put you all through that.
It's okay. The important thing is we have you back.
I'm glad you got your memories back, Catalina. But you look pretty rough. Are you gonna make it?
No cause for alarm. At least for the moment. More importantly... It looks like Ares is back to normal too. Just what happened to us?
just a hunch, but I think that black crystalline monster must have something to do with it all. It seemed like it deliberately interrupted Lyria when she tried to ask Ares for information.
What was Ares trying to tell us?
She said that someone was trying to use a strange power to swallow up this skydom, but she didn't know who.
Must be some shady customer if they sick that crystal on us.
That's an understatement. Whoever it is can alter people's memories and send primals into a rampage at will.
Sierra did say there have been unusual incidents all over the skydom.
Are y'all okay?
Oh, speak of the devil.
Hi, Catalina. You look like your old self again.
Thanks to Gran and the others.
So they lost their leader. Maybe that's why.
Why what?
Well, the Imperial troops who invaded Amalthea have begun to withdraw. It sounds like they're all heading toward the Vault's duchy now.
Vaults? We better follow them. Archduke Zaka might be in trouble.
The thing is, Vaults isn't the only island with problems.
There are more islands under attack? Or is it something else?
Well, you see, I heard there was unrest in Auguste, but it's a little hard for me to explain.
How so?
Well, I don't really have enough information yet. All I know is something very suspicious is going on. So Vaults and Auguste are both in a jam.
Io is from Vaults, and Eugen is in Auguste right now. Let's find Rackham and Io and get back to the Grand Cipher. Then we can figure out our next move.
Right.
Let's go. I'll follow your lead, Gran.
We've got a lot of questions and no answers, so we better get sleuthing.
There they go. This is rich. Repairing the warped laws of causality, eh? Only a singularity would have a chance. Things are about to get interesting. I think I feel my motivation rising. Time I join the fun. Don't you think, Bubs? I'm so glad you survived. The clash of two singularities. This should be a climax to end all climaxes.
This is bad. We're completely cut off from the others.
We never expected the Earthstay Empire to muster this large of an invasion force.
Quite fixated on that one goal, aren't they? Quick, scatter!
I don't like this. Their interference with the primal beast has gone further than we thought.
They plan to draw out the Primal's power by triggering rampages, then take control of them.
Lancelot! Charlotta! This is no time to get distracted. You two handle the Primal. Leave the minions to me. You heard me! Get out of here!
Percival.
Is the Duchy really under attack from the Empire?
It looks like the entire Empire is turned out to recapture Lyria, conquering cities on every island by overwhelming force, with no apparent thought to subtlety or strategy. The same impulse came over me. So strong that I was compelled to attack the people I cherish most.
Lyria? What's wrong?
I'm sensing a very distorted aura. Is that dark essence? That's the stuff that makes Primal Beast go crazy, right? Yes, an imitation of the Astral's power, developed by the Empire. They used it to amplify the power of Primal Beasts, sending them into rampages. If they're using it to control Colossus, then Vault's... No, not just the Duchy or Fremel Island. The entire Skydom is in danger.
You're not kidding. Think of the damage that juggernaut could cause, running around pumped full of dark essence.
Well, I'm not gonna let the Empire trash my hometown again.
Hey, don't go running off by yourself. Kids.
You can hardly blame her. Come on, let's not fall behind.
Right!
thought. The Imperials have the place locked down.
Ugh, I knew they were gunning for Colossus.
Shh, someone's coming.
Any news on the Alliance's movements?
The White Dragons and the Lumiel Order are giving us some trouble. But our troops managed to separate the red-haired knight from the others.
The red-haired knight, eh? I heard he wields a flaming sword and that no one's sure where he's from.
That's right. Those flames of his have fully repelled a third of our forces.
Very well. We'll head out to provide support. Bring your unit round. Need to reinforce the rearguard.
An alliance of knightly orders? Sounds like we have company besides the Empire.
I did a little reconnaissance. That corridor there is more sparsely guarded.
That was fast! You're such a pro, Catalina!
Ironically, I know how to spot holes in Imperial security because it used to be my job to shore them up. All right, I'll take point. Follow me.
You heard the lady!
First Imperials, then some kind of alliance, and now they're monsters all over the place? What do we do to deserve this?
That crystalline monster. It looks like the one we saw when Ares went on her rampage. It almost seems like it's controlling the goblins.
Empty your pockets, you filthy sky rats!
Jeez, give it a rest already! Gran, you good to go?
Yeah, we don't have time to mess around.
Where are these unfamiliar monsters coming from? They aren't the usual beasts you see the Empire command. Not to mention the armored giant. It went completely berserk. Just what is the Empire trying to achieve? And all over the island, this pervasive sense of wrongness. Words fail me. Most puzzling of all, how has a fallen army sprung back into existence? I'll let Lancelot handle things here. I need to investigate these aberrations for the time being.
This way, you guys! Colossus should be stored just ahead!
You there! Halt!
They spotted us!
It's you! You're those thieving Skyfarers! This is perfect. We'll take Vaults and the girl in one fell swoop!
Well, there was no way this mission was going to end peaceably anyway.
We need to get past you, whether you like it or not.
Colossus!
Does it look different to anyone else?
Yep, someone woke up on the wrong side of the forge.
Someone's used Dark Essence to amplify Colossus's power. Its whole body has been warped.
What do those bozos think they're doing? Do they really want to make Colossus go berserk?
We can't let that happen. We've got to stop them.
Lyria, is there anything you can do? I'll try talking to it. I might be able to get through like I did with Ares.
What's that blue light?
The light is coming from that giant. And I have a sneaking suspicion the Empire has something to do with it.
Even with Colossus on their side, our alliance has been able to maintain a stalemate. But perhaps they're about to play their race in the hole.
Hey! Something's glowing blue over there, too!
That girl. Charlotta, can you handle things here? I have to go deal with her.
You can count on me!
Colossus, please. Well, are you getting through? It's no good. The dark essence is getting in the way. Maybe if I could get a little closer.
Freeze! All of you! What? That girl is the Empire's top-secret research project, isn't she? I've heard she has the power to control primal beasts. Now I see what the Empire wants with Colossus. Using the girl's powers, you plan to weaponize this primal. Well, I won't stand back and let that happen.
Wait, you're mistaken. We do not serve the Empire.
Catalina, wait. There's something off about him.
Look! Behind him!
If you won't stand down, then there's only one way to settle this.
I guess we don't have a choice.
I am Lancelot, Captain of the Order of the White Dragons. On guard! Wait, what are you all?
Hey! I think he remembers us! I'll bet it's the same thing that happened to Catalina.
How could I do such a thing? I can't believe I would take arms against your crew. Especially you, Lyria.
Don't be too hard on yourself. The same thing happened to me. Something is rotten in Fanta Grande. People's memories have been altered. Primal beasts are rampaging, and a fallen empire has risen once more.
This is all a bit hard to believe. How could this happen?
We don't know, but it seems like someone is causing all this confusion on purpose.
Speaking of purpose, what brought you here anyway?
My order learned that the Empire was up to its old tricks, amassing troops and using dark essence to manipulate primal beasts. Their resurgence was and still is a mystery, but it was too great a threat to ignore.
I suppose they have been rapidly seizing territory with extreme tactics. But if the kingdom is far from the conflict as Feyendrock felt threatened, the situation may be worse than I feared.
Yes, things were looking grim. Vaults had already fallen to the Empire. I reached out to the Lumiel Order to form an alliance, and we came here hoping to lend the Duchy our aid.
So then, is Master Sokka all right?
I assume so. They blockaded the capital in order to seize Colossus, but I don't think they've done any actual damage to the city itself.
Whew, that's a relief. But that still leaves Colossus.
Dark Essence has twisted Colossus's form, augmenting its power. We should...
Sky rats! Mess them up!
We'll continue this later.
Hey, I don't think it's just Imperials, you guys. Doesn't it seem like even the monsters and goblins come gunning for us too?
You're right. They're also openly hostile toward us. You'd think they were in league with one another.
They're working together?
This way! I found the girl!
Her powers will give us better control over Colossus. Don't let her get away!
We have to get to Colossus, even if that means cutting our way through.
Still no good. Colossus can't hear me! Please, Colossus! You gotta listen to us!
This way! Send reinforcements! Secure the girl at all costs!
Jeez, when are they gonna give up?
We have to push our way through.
We're nearly there! You sit tight, Colossus! Halt!
Charlotta, of course. You must be here as Lumiel's representative in the Alliance.
That blue-haired girl is the one with the power to manipulate primal beasts, isn't she? So she's the Empire's ace in the hole. Look, wait a minute!
Charlotta, wait! They aren't our enemies!
What? Don't tell me Fiendruck has been plotting with the Empire against Lumiel from the beginning.
No. Fiendruck is no friend to the Empire. Please let me explain.
I expected better of you, Lancelot. I don't want to hear any more lies. I am Charlotta Fenia, captain of the Lumiel Order of Holy Knights. En garde! Lyria? What's going on?
She's come to her senses.
It seems someone manipulated both Charlotta's memories and mine.
Someone? You mean the Empire isn't behind this?
I'm not sure. But we know one thing for certain. The Empire's trying to use Colossus to menace the Skydom. That's why we formed our alliance.
Lyria, are we close enough now? Can you try again?
Okay. I'm nearly there, but it's still no good. There's dark essence scrambling everything.
Fine then. We'll just have to slap some sense into that big tin can.
We calling out the big guns already? I mean, we gotta do what we gotta do, but...
Don't worry. We've beaten Colossus before, when Master was controlling it.
So you plan to wear it down until you can find an opening. Let us help you.
Now that those Imperial soldiers have been taken care of, this is our chance! Yeah! Time to show them what we're made of!
Right. Lyria, now!
Got it! I'm getting through, and Colossus is answering. That must have been so scary for you, Colossus. But don't worry, you're okay now.
Trap! They defeated Colossus!
Retreat! All units, retreat!
Ha! That settles that!
Yeah, I'm really glad Colossus didn't manage to hurt anyone. Hey, we have to go check out the city. I want to make sure Master's all right too.
Given the circumstances, we better hurry.
Agreed.
I am truly grateful that you agreed to this alliance. A single ally like you is worth an entire battalion.
It's an honor to fight alongside the famed White Dragons, gathering under the banner of justice to shield civilians from the Empire. This is the whole reason knightly orders exist. The Holy Knight's motto is, forever pure, forever righteous. And joining forces was clearly the righteous path in this situation.
Thank you, Charlotta. It is you who honor me with your camaraderie.
Besides, we had already begun preparing for battle when we heard the first report of the Vault's invasion.
So word of the Erste Empire's aggressions had already reached your kingdom before we contacted you. Something about that bothers me.
Why is that?
The Erste Empire was dissolved after its Prime Minister's destructive ambitions got out of control. As a political entity, it no longer exists. A sudden resurgence makes no sense, especially considering the numbers and resources it takes to conquer not only vaults, but multiple territories throughout the Skydom.
So just where did all those soldiers come from?
master's safe, but I really would have liked to make a more careful check of the rest of the city.
Leave that to us. The Alliance will ensure the residents are safe and take care of any damage caused by the invasion.
Lumiel will provide as much support as Vault's needs.
That's a relief. It sounds like Vault is in safe hands then.
Might be a good time to see how some other islands are doing. Can't just stand by if they're in the same situation.
You're absolutely right. The Empire is clearly after Lyria again, as I experienced firsthand.
And it ain't just Imperials that want a piece of us. What's up with that?
Oiken!
Hey, it's been a while. Sounds like you had a pretty rough time of it.
Glad to see you're doing well. Rough doesn't begin to cover what we've been through.
Yeah, it was crazy watching Catalina and Gran fight over Lyria.
I still find it hard to believe. Thankfully, Gran was able to restore me to my senses.
Crazy things are happening all over the Skydom.
We stopped at a couple islands on our way to Auguste, and the Empire was up to no good there, too.
Well, Auguste has been invaded by the Empire before. Me and some of the old veterans have been keeping a weather eye out. We haven't seen anything yet. The Isle seems safe for the moment. Probably don't have to worry.
But Sierra said there had been unrest here.
Really? Sounds like there was a bit of a dust-up with some tourists. But that's par for the course.
Huh. Well, good.
In that case, can we take a break? I'm beat.
We have been through a lot. We should rest up while we can.
Well, I'm staying here too. So, give me a holler if you need anything.
Thank you, Eugen. I feel better knowing you're close by.
Ugh, at least we can take it easy for today before getting back to the craziness.
Good night then, everyone.
Good morning, Gran.
Morning, Lyria. Sleep well?
Yes, the sound of the waves was so relaxing. Hmm? Do you hear something outside?
Huh?
What is that?
Beep, beep, boop, beep. Destroy, destroy.
Is that Catalina?
Like, I hyper beg you to stop. Mega pray you stop. Like, I hyper beg you to stop. Mega pray you'll stop.
Yo, Luane! I'm telling you, bro! We gotta take that thing down by force! It's 3-on-1! We can do this! What's up with you, dude? Getting spiritual at that killing machine ain't gonna do nothing!
Well, Lady Caterpillar's our brainchild, and she's trying to turn Guste into a sea of flames. If we stop her, that's like accepting life responsibility, dude!
we'll be on the hook for a holy crapload of damages!
Oh, snap. Praying's starting to look pretty good. The power of stop compels you!
Okay, but for real though? How'd she roll out of our daydreams and into this nightmare?
Oh no! At this rate, the whole resort will be ruined!
Is this what Sierra was warning us about? Either way, we need to stop that tread-mounted cattle look-alike.
Gran? What was that just now? I thought I saw something wearing armor like mine.
I'm not sure. But whatever it is, it has friends. And they're causing mayhem all over the beach.
There's some of them left over there. And it looks like the ruckus is attracting monsters. Gran, you think you can take care of it?
I'm on it.
Somebody help!
Oh, for goodness sake. Can't a girl enjoy a vacation once in a while without all heck breaking loose? Who would have the terrible manners to spoil a vacation paradise like this? Sounds like someone could use an etiquette lesson. Let's see here. Where is our little troublemaker?
Destroy! Destroy!
Hey, stop that! Catalina, do something about these contraptions.
What am I supposed to do?
What do these things want? And why do they look so much like Catalina?
They look nothing like me.
Looks like that knight is using her mechanical henchwomen to terrorize the resort. It's time she learned to play nice.
Catalina, are you all right?
There's too many!
At this rate, they're gonna set the whole place on fire.
Destroy! Destroy! Cease frivolity at once!
You're the culprits, aren't you? You can't go spoiling everyone's vacations like this.
Ladiva?
How do you know my name? Oh, are you a regular at the casino, Liner? Even so, I can't turn a blind eye to your behavior. We may not be standing in the ring, but I'll give you an extra helping of tough love.
Well, I don't think she remembers us. That didn't sound too friendly.
I don't think she's in her right mind. Have her memories been affected the same way mine were?
If so, that dark crystal creature could be close by.
Time for sun, sand, and smackdowns. Ready? Fight! I felt that one. You're no slouch, Captain. Wait, what? Why was I trying to punish all of you?
Ladiva? It's me, Gran.
Her memories were restored after fighting with Gran just as mine were. This can't be a coincidence.
Incoming! More of those cataclunkers heading this way!
Will you please leave my name out of this?
Come on, people. Bullets now, talk later.
Where are they all coming from?
I don't know.
They look so much like Catalina. I can't help feeling sorry for them.
Not you too, Lyria.
We need to pin down the source somehow.
Yeah, all this commotion's attracting monsters.
We have to do something about them before they make an even bigger mess.
I couldn't agree more.
Catalina Prime, lovely to see you.
Oh, shut your metal mouth and get away from me!
Huh? That knight. She's the most important... Wait, who is she again? Gah! Cranking my think tank is making me crank out more lady tanks!
Then how about you ixnay with the ranking K, bro?
Dude, they just managed to damp down the fire and now you're relighting it? Put the matches down, bro!
The mini Lenas are coming from around those 3 dunes!
That's Lorraine! How is he making all these knockoff Catalinas?
Bruh! I can't remember!
We have to stop him from producing any more of those things!
I have no idea what's going on here. Let's just put a stop to it. Is it over now?
Looks like it.
For once, I thought I could have a regular old vacation. And instead, I get this. What's with all this racket? Hey, you. Is there a festival or something going on?
No. These weird machines have been tearing up the place all morning. Almost all the tourists have cleared out. I have no idea what's going on.
I figured it was something along those lines.
Things settled down once those folks over there stepped in, though. Or maybe they were the ones who caused the trouble in the first place. I'm not sure.
These events have to be connected. There's no way it could all be a coincidence.
Lowain and his friends didn't seem like themselves either.
This is what you were talking about yesterday, Gran? About something weird kicking off.
Definitely something sketchy going on.
Forget about that. Why don't you and I step out for a drink somewhere? It must be fate that brought us together like this.
I'll pass. Thanks for the info, though.
Aw, come on! What else are you gonna do? I'm sure we can find somewhere nice and cozy to...
Are you deaf or something? I'm in no mood for your crap right now, so beat it before I remodel your face.
Ah!
Hey there! If it isn't Miss Shameless! Fancy meeting you here. You'll never believe this.
Excuse me? Where do you get off calling a complete stranger shameless, you off-brand lizard? That tears it. I need some target practice. And guess what? You get to help. Let's start with getting you clowns locked away and banned from this island.
Looks like Matera's been affected too.
No doubt about it. What a mess.
All right, you resort wreckers. Let's see you dodge this.
Please save us from a summer of suck!
Bring the pain on those dudes wrecking our beautiful vacay! Help us, Shiva! Help us, Bahamut! Help us, Iggy!
Whoa, my eyes!
Iggy heard our prayers!
Hold the applause, bro. Something ain't right.
Yeah, she mad, no doubt about it.
Jeez, that stings. What the heck is going on? And what are you all doing here?
Ha! Sounds like Miss Shameless is back to her old self.
Say what now?
It seems the two of us, and everyone else in Auguste, have been acting a little strange. Like losing very specific memories, or having them twisted into something else entirely.
Some kind of mass hallucination?
Well, Auguste isn't the only place that's been affected. Similar phenomena have been reported on other islands. My memories were altered too. I went as far as using Empire soldiers in an attempt to kidnap Lyria.
You're kidding! There's no doubt about it then. Something is totally messing with the skies right now.
Lyria, Gran, and I still have all our marbles. At least so far.
What's weird is that meeting up with Gran seems to have cured everybody.
Speaking of, you seem lucid, Eugen. There must be some kind of logic to who's been affected, but damned if I can figure it out.
Quite the conundrum, isn't it?
If Ares was right, and someone's causing this deliberately, what could they be after?
Oh. Jeez, I'm beat. I don't know if it's because of getting my memories wiped or what, but I've got a pounding headache and I could use a...
What's going on?
It's Yggdrasil, and she seems furious. How did she get here? I didn't summon her.
Oh no, not Yggdrasil too.
I tried to speak to her, but she can't hear me.
Yeesh. Just one problem after the next. I can't take a nap with this going on.
Even still, we're with you, Captain. We need to do some damage control.
Thanks, everyone. Let's do this! That monster again. Matera, shoot that dark crystal thing!
Okay.
It's just as we suspected. Those crystalline monsters do seem to be causing this.
So they were the ones who affected us as well.
Yggdrasil seems awfully tired out. It's all right. You can rest now.
I'm so sorry, Iggy.
Wait, you know something about all this?
It's like all our fantasies have been coming alive on their own.
Like some kind of dream. Or a miracle? It's some kind of dreamy miracle.
So you three dips caused all this? Just what the hell were you doing?
Ouch! Wait, I remember! My best girl's name! It's Catalina! She's my one and only! Memories like that don't just fade, man! How could I ever forget?
So you're the one responsible for those mechanical imposters?
Lwayne, time to fall on your sword, bro.
I'll join you. Nothing else will make up for putting Iggy through hell.
Put a sock in it.
Well, I'm glad everyone's back to normal.
Yes. But now we've moved on from memory alteration to fantasies taking physical form.
It's like someone's rewriting the rules of the universe.
That's kind of scary.
Yeah, we can't take this lightly. I think you better check out some other islands. I'll stay here in Auguste. No telling what might happen, so I don't feel good leaving.
All right. Everyone else, hop aboard the Grand Cipher. We need to see how the other islands are doing.
The rules of the universe are being rewritten, eh? I like the sound of that. There's all sorts of fun stuff going on out here, Bubs. I can't wait for you to come join in. Oh, come on. Show me a smile. Thanks to you, my dream may just come true. I know we've had our differences, but I'd say working together was in your best interests.
It isn't your dream, though, is it? I'm tired of your buffoonery, clown.
Easy, big guy. I'm not trying to rush you into anything. Just be patient a little longer. I'm sure I can make it worth your while.
Huh. I see. And that's why you came to us for help. They said there are distortions spreading through the skies, causing all this chaos.
So it's all related.
There's a line between the distorted and unaffected parts of the sky. They called it a boundary. Primal beasts inside the distorted part are being rewritten from the inside out. But I can reverse the process by absorbing their power. Then they can still move around safely inside the boundary without losing control.
Rewritten, huh? Sounds like the same thing that's been playing with people's memories.
That's crazy. And it's not any kind of astral power doing it, right?
A power that can alter not only the sky realm, but primal beasts as well. It's as if a god is toying with reality, like a child playing in a sandbox.
Boundary. And a godlike power.
This is only a rumor, but it sounds like there's been unusual activity in the Dydroid Belt in North Vast, too.
That's all the way out on the edges of Fanta Grande. Does that mean the entire Skydom has already been affected?
Actually, I think we can say the changes have begun to spread across the Grim Basin.
Across the Grim Basin? Then this won't stop with Fanta Grande. At this rate, it'll swallow up the entire Sky Realm. We still don't know who's behind these distortions, but the whole world is under threat. We have to put a stop to this ourselves.
And we will!
With all this going on, I wonder how Rosetta is faring.
Aw, jeez. She couldn't have picked a worse time to go back to Le Massier.
You don't have to worry about Rosetta. I'm sure she's fine.
Girl in blue. Red dragons.
Where did they come from? And what's wrong with them? Be careful, everyone!
Anything that gets in our way right now is dust!
can feel a strange power all through the forests of Lumacier.
I can't quite put it into words, but the forest seems off, even to me. It never gave me that feeling before.
So the boundary is creeping through Lumacier now.
You think that means Rosetta's in the same shape as the other— Ow!
Shut up, Scales for Brains! Don't even say stuff like that!
Io, Vern, calm down!
Rosetta draws power from the forests of Lumacier. I'm sure that will protect her.
Let's just hurry up and find her!
The power I sense seems denser here compared to the other islands. There must be something nearby damming the flow. This strange force gradually swallowing up Fanta Grande, distorting the world as it goes. I'm certain it's related to the other world. I suppose it's because I'm a ghost that I can perceive it. The dead are closer to the other world than the living, after all. Lumacier is nearly saturated with all the power pulling here. There's not much time. I have to let everyone know.
Where are you hopping off to, little bunny?
Who are you? You're the one behind this. I'm a step closer to the other world than most. You can't fool me.
Oh, you're lovely. Pure and innocent, but sharp as a knife. Or maybe it's your purity which honed that razor's edge. As much as I'd love to welcome an ingenue into the world of sensual delights, you'll have to wait your turn. A lot of people have come calling today.
Huh? What are those things?
Sorry to disappoint you, but you're not here to play detective. I just need another piece on the board.
Yggdrasil, is something wrong? What? A powerful force?
Do you think it's Rosetta fighting someone?
No, it's not Rosetta. Yggdrasil said the power that's spreading through the sky spiked just now, here in the forest, only for a second.
And there's something in this forest with us?
I'm not sure. She said she only sensed it for a moment.
We better look sharp then. No telling what might happen.
Everybody stay close to me. Let's keep a tight formation.
Hey, do you see someone over there?
Is that... Fairy? What are you doing in Lumacier?
Singularity. Your existence is distorting the world. It's time I brought you to heal. You need to learn the difference between right and wrong.
Fairy, what's wrong with you? I don't...
Back off, girl in blue. No one said you can move.
Fairy?
Lyria, get behind me.
Those monsters again. They must have affected Fairy's memories too.
Yeah, but she seems a lot more aggressive than the others were.
What's wrong? Lost your nerve? I guess it's my move, Singularity.
Looks like we have to fight, if we're gonna get her back to normal.
Fairy!
What happened? Where's that man?
Fairy? Are you alright?
Captain? And Lyria? What are you all doing in Lumacier?
Strange things have been happening all over the Skydom. And Rosetta was here in Lumacier, so we came to find her.
So you've all noticed the strange power at work too.
A man acting suspicious? You met him here, in the forest?
That's right. And he had these crystalline monsters with him that gave off a strange energy. They must be the same monsters you encountered.
Then that's our guy!
I think so too. I'm not sure how to put it, but I could tell from his aura that he was no ordinary person.
Fairy, could you take us to the place where you met him? I'm worried about Rosetta. This might be the clue we need to unravel the whole mystery.
Ew, what's wrong with them? It's all over them. The power emitted by those black crystals.
Look out!
One of those dark crystal creatures has appeared every time there was an incident. Are they causing these events somehow? Those black crystals appear within the border. They provoke monsters into aggression. And many witnesses have suffered sudden health crises. Judging from the rumors I've heard, the crystal monster's sphere of influence is growing daily. If my theory is correct and the boundary of the affected area is advancing, the majority of the skydom may have already been consumed.
Not bad. You figured out quite a lot about Exia already. Gathering eyewitness accounts, having the detachment to envision the bigger picture. You'd make a good king.
Who are you?
Just an itinerant archaeologist. Wherever mystery lurks, there I am, elbow deep.
Archaeologist? Don't insult my intelligence. And what do you mean by Exia? Those black crystals?
Oh, Gold Star. And you're right. I'm no archaeologist.
You're the one behind this.
Grappling with former allies to the twisted strains of corrupted causality. Doesn't the devastation call out to you?
Corrupted causality? Are you using Exia to distort reality?
It's complicated. I know how it looks, but these things don't belong to me. And Exia isn't directly responsible for the corruption. These crystals are just toys. They help me bring things to a head. But not much more.
Speak plainly. Is there someone else behind all this?
That's right. The real brains of the operation. He's been sealed away in Pandemonium. He's one of the few friends I have left. So being the sentimental soul that I am, I had to mount a rescue attempt. But once I woke him up, he started trying to get out on his own, and he's been a little too gung-ho about it. He's throwing so much power against the seal that it's spilling out into the skies and causing all this distortion. You've gotta laugh. Poor little guy's trying so hard. Oh, and that empire? What was it, Erste? It never really had a resurgence. Those troops are just a mob of former soldiers. They're not getting orders from anywhere, just chasing the shadows of commanders long gone, running around conquering territory for no one at all. Causality and memory tampering notwithstanding, mob psychology is frightening, isn't it? It's amazing how far people will go just on the assumption that others agree with them.
Talkative, aren't you? But that means Pandemonium is the locus of these phenomena.
Right again. I really shouldn't talk so much.
I appreciate the intel. Now move! Pandemonium awaits!
Poor little mortal. Don't you know you're all bound up in causality's chains? Dance for me.
Ugh! There's no end to these jokers!
I'll finish this!
I can smell that man on him too.
So Sir burns a lot? You don't think...
Girl in blue. Red dragon. Singularity. Any who dare to obstruct my path to kingship, or threaten the security of the skies, will be purged by flames. That was a splendid fight, Gran.
I'm so sorry. Are you okay?
Sir Burns a lot. Did you meet that suspicious dude too?
Who? Oh, him. That wretch.
I fell into his trap as well. There's no doubt in my mind. He's the one responsible for the chaos threatening the Sky Realm.
No, it appears not, although he's certainly involved.
If his power has this much influence on the world with the seal in place, what'll happen once it's broken?
I can't even imagine. If we extrapolate from the events so far, his power threatens to rewrite reality as we know it, to bring about the end of the world.
We ain't gonna let that happen. What's it gonna be, Gran? Do we go after that shady dude or head straight to Pandemonium?
First, we need to do what we came here to do, and make sure Rosetta's all right.
Belial. He got away. So, he's not reckless enough to challenge us both at once. I'm lucky you were here then, Zoe. It's no good. I can try to control the flow around Lumassier, but the rest of the skydom is being swallowed up as we speak. The problem needs to be addressed at the source. Is restoring that seal really our only option?
Once a seal has been broken, it is not easy to reverse its effects. There are other ways, but each carries its own risks.
Then you're going to stand by and let the skies drown?
I couldn't do that. But you and I won't get anywhere without help.
So yet again, those children hold the key.
Rose Queen, please send them in the right direction. I must prepare for the next phase.
I hate to send them off without me, but I suppose I have to let them fly on their own sometimes.
Rosetta! We finally found you!
Ew. The whole crew's here too.
Rosetta, you wouldn't believe what's been going on.
Surely you've had quite the time of it. I'm just glad to see you all safe.
That's our Rosetta. You were already taking steps to fight back before we even figured out what was happening.
Yes, so much for my vacation. And despite all that I've done, that power has already swallowed up most of Fantagrande.
That man I met. Have you seen him? Or sensed him?
He was releasing those Exia creatures throughout the forest. If he's still here, we have to put a stop to it.
That man, Belial, is no longer on this island. Gran, you and the others must go to Pandemonium.
I know. But we'll get through it, now that you're back with us.
I'm sorry. I can't go with you.
But why, Rosetta?
If I were to leave my post, the chaos you've been seeing will only spread faster. So, it's up to all of you. Reassure me, Gran. As the Singularity, are you prepared to be the Sky Realm's light in its hour of need?
You can't be serious!
It's for your own good. But if you can't handle this, you won't be able to save the world. The battles awaiting you will be harsher than you can imagine.
So show me that you have what it takes to overcome them.
Rosetta's right, Gran. If we can't defeat her, we won't be able to fix anything.
Looks like we got no choice but to set her mind at ease then. We'll show her just how ready we are.
All right, Rosetta, here I come!
You've all grown so much. You're prepared. I'm sure of it now.
Leave the rest to us, Rosetta. We won't let this go any further.
The girl in blue, the red dragon, and the singularity. You three are the keys to ending this chaos. But those who wish to see it through will no doubt come for you.
With everyone standing by us, there's no way we'll lose. We know you're here fighting for us too, Rosetta.
Always. It's time for you to set out for Pandemonium. The final battle awaits.
Belial said someone was sealed there, but do you know who?
Indeed. An astral by the name of Beelzebub.
Beelzebub.
But why does a single astral have this much power?
That I don't know. All I know for certain is that he's no ordinary astral. He's something unique. Belial is clearly hoping that Beelzebub's return will bring about the end of the world.
Does that mean this Beelzebub is another puppet dancing on Belial's strings?
Perhaps. Beelzebub is the one whose power is warping the very nature of reality. But even so, that Belial character may pose an even greater threat.
Why sweat the details? If you ask me, they both need a timeout of epic proportions.
We can't waste any more time. Next stop, Pandemonium.
I'm counting on you. I'll hold out here as long as I can.
Pandemonium, huh? Should be able to make the trip in under half a day.
Time is not on our side. Full speed ahead, Rackham.
Where do those jerks get off trying to wreck our world? They're going down!
We'll stop them, no matter what.
I don't know why, but I can't shake this awful feeling. Like there are all sorts of bad things just around the corner.
See that? That blue-haired girl is a hell of a find.
She has the power to manipulate primal beasts. That's a stroke of luck for us. The primal beast with the roses is already bound to this island. A worthless mark at this point. Let's follow the girl instead.
Sounds smart. Let's get moving.
We're gonna hit some turbulence, but I'll get us to Pandemonium as fast as I can. Hold on to your hats, folks.
Flying objects incoming! Black... crystals. It's Axia!
What are they doing flying out here in the middle of nowhere? I think this is a sign. Beelzebub's power over the skies, it's growing.
Let's knock as many of them out of the sky as we can!
Ugh, haven't these mooks learned their lesson yet? Looks like we'll have to teach them again, Gran.
Ooh, just feel those smooth scales. If I'm not careful, I could get addicted to this.
Ah! Where'd you come from? Get your mitts off me, you weirdo!
He's got Vern!
When did he get here? I didn't see him come aboard.
Vern!
Ugh! Let me go, you creep sandwich!
Unhand Vern this instant.
No need to get so upset. I'm just checking up on his scale care regimen. Polished to perfection, I see. Now, to business. We've come to hear the dragon's voice. Isn't that right, Bubs?
The dragon's voice?
interpretations. O winged destruction, if thou preachest distortion, then bend the light of thy conflagration to my will.
Lyria? Are you alright?
Hey, wait up!
Would it kill you to think of someone else for a change, Bubs?
Okay. This is bad, right? We're in trouble here.
It's just like Ares and Yggdrasil. That man's been orchestrating this entire affair.
We have to do something!
At this rate, Bahamut's gonna knock the whole ship out of the sky!
Not so fast! That primal beast is coming with us! Big fella, isn't he? And he's all mine. So paws off, Basaraga.
Loose lips, Zeta.
Zeta? Vasaraga?
Hey, you've heard of me. Guess I've made quite the name for myself.
Looks like Red's had her brain scrambled too.
Red? Excuse me? Where do you get off giving nicknames to people you just met, you overgrown gecko?
I'm not sure what we should do here.
Nuh-uh, Vasaraga. I can see you itching to get your hands dirty.
Zeta, that dragon is about to sink this ship. This is a two-person job.
Are you kidding me? That's my bounty. Play with the crew if you're bored.
You can't handle that dragon alone. I'm not even certain the two of us can. If we waste time fighting these people, we'll all wind up at the bottom of the sky. They want to get the dragon under control too. It makes more sense to join forces.
Is that helmet on too tight? I said I've got this.
Fine. Have it your way. Didn't think you were this unreasonable.
I'll handle this.
Oh!
It falls to me to observe whether you can overcome the false wyvern reverie you now face. I will restrain Bahamut, while you return those two to their senses.
Thanks! Sounds like a plan!
Wait a minute. What the hell is going on here?
She's made things easier for us. We can take care of these Skyfarers first.
I guess so. Fine then. Let's get to it. Damn it! I blew it!
Take a breather, Zeta.
Spiky might be the toughest customer to get brainwashed so far. Watch yourself, Gran.
You don't have to remind me.
Show me what you've got.
Vasaraga?
Zeta, what have we been doing?
Are you two alright? Lyria? Wait. Did we just fight all of you?
We can get you up to speed later. Right now, we've got bigger problems.
It seems slowing him down is the most I can hope to do in my present state. Only the Singularity could hope to stop him when he's imbued with Beelzebub's chaotic power. Singularity. No. Gran, are you ready?
We are. We'll take it from here.
Very well. Let Beelzebub see the flash of your blade all the way from Pandemonium.
This is Bahamut we're talking about. It's going to take every one of us working together.
Yep. Roll up your sleeves, kids. Gotta get this Primal down for his nap.
With this many of us, there's no way we'll lose! Don't forget to count us, too.
All right, let's do this, Graham.
I need you all with me. Now more than ever. We can't afford to fail.
Right.
Well, we've heard the dragon's voice. Is that the final trigger?
Yes. That was the trumpet sounding the world's return to the nothing it set out from. The wheels may be missing a spoke or two, but the caravan will reach its destination nonetheless. I've swallowed up the remnants of the Omnipotent's power and folded it into my own.
What are you gonna do about the singularity? Not even Bahamut stopped him. That's gotta worry you a little.
With chaos matter and verses at my command, once I can move freely through the world, the singularity will pose no threat. I will take my rightful place as the true singularity of this world.
I see. So can I put you down for imminent arrival?
Yes.
Okay, then I may as well play with them a little in the meantime.
Beelzebub is on his way to becoming a new singularity. His mere existence has a destructive influence. If he is fully restored, it will accelerate the corruption of causality, and the whole world could be overwritten. At this point, there is no way to prevent that restoration. Our best option is to defeat him as soon as possible, and eliminate him entirely.
But where'd this crazy, powerful dude come from in the first place?
I'm not sure of the particulars, but he is an astral whose destiny has taken a strangely twisted path, and I can sense traces of power in him from the depths of the sky, from the other world. I think it may be fair to say that he should not exist in this world.
He shouldn't exist in this world?
Gran, you and those who fight by your side are the only ones who can stop him. From here on out, you cannot afford to hesitate. This is what the world has chosen. I have done all I can as Keeper of the Balance. Go. You need to reach Pandemonium, and soon. Two singularities coexisting. The spear of fate pierces both past and future, poised to redefine the world itself. I will be watching.
So, what was Miss Flippy Hair talking about?
Let's just focus on getting to Pandemonium.
Hey, thanks, by the way. Can't believe we got our heads messed with like that.
That primal beast said you and those who stand beside you have the power to stop Beelzebub, or whatever his name is. So we're with you. If we're the only ones who can stop him, then so be it.
We'd be grateful to have your support. Let's finish this together.
Next stop, the final showdown!
Beelzebub won't know what hit him.
Yeah!
I know we can do it!
Might be a little risky, but I'll try and moor the Grand Cipher to that platform at the summit. Look alive, people.
Right. This is no time to be timid. The very fate of the skies depends on us. Not to mention Belial must be here. He practically handed us an engraved invitation. It's time we settled the score with him once and for all.
Yeah! He won't get away with rewriting creation on our watch!
This is it, everyone. The skies are counting on us!
I've been waiting, Singularity. So, you finally came. I did my best to get you excited for this. Would you say, had enough foreplay? I'm eager for the night to really begin.
You deviant! What are you thinking? You know what Beelzebub's return means for the skies! Is this really what you want? Chaos on every island? The corruption and destruction of this entire world?
Yeah! We won't let you get away with it!
No, you've got me all wrong. This wasn't how I wanted things to go at all. The grand finale we wanted was much cleaner. But no use fretting over spilled chaos. I can still make something beautiful out of this.
You arrogant little... We whooped you once. You think we can't do it again?
Be careful, everyone.
Gran, something feels off about this.
Yeah, something definitely stinks. You can never tell what this weirdo will do next.
Not that. It's not him. I'm sensing something else.
What is it? Don't leave me in the dark. Hey. Morning, Bubs. Sleep well? You look a little overexcited. Did you just stick me with chaos matter?
I pierced your core. Even you won't come back from that. Return to nothing, and give my regards to Lucilius.
Oh, Bubs, how could you? And after I tried so hard to push you.
Hey! Just what the heck is going on?
Is Pandemonium falling?
Well, shoot, let's not go down with it. Everybody back to the Grand Cipher.
But what about those guys?
I don't think Avatar's about to let us go peacefully.
I will topple Pandemonium to the Crimson Horizon. The shockwaves will destroy the boundary between dimensions and obliterate both worlds.
You brought chaos to the Skydom by manipulating people's memories. Then you drove primal beasts to madness. Why are you causing all this suffering?
I know you've noticed the corruption of causality spreading from Pandemonium. Warping causality loosens the threads that stitch memories together. Soon, I will dismantle not only that, but matter itself, and the very rules which govern it. And then, I will rebuild it all. In the new world, I will be the font of all order. All creation will flow as directed by its undisputed sovereign. The thunder of Pandemonium's fall will herald the dawn of my reign.
So, knocking Pandemonium down to the Crimson Horizon will reset the whole world?
Can't really wrap my head around all the mumbo-jumbo he was spouting. He sure looks like he believes it.
It can't possibly be true.
Bubs' grand finale might sound similar to what Lucilius envisioned, but it's fundamentally different. Be that as it may, they both start from the same place. If you open that door, which will you find on the other side? Which grand finale will you step into, Singularity? Or can you find a third option?
You bet I can! I won't let anyone end the world!
We'll never give up. Not even if the apocalypse is breathing down our necks.
The world doesn't belong to any one person. It belongs to everyone who lives in these skies.
There are countless lives at stake. You don't get to decide what to do with them, just so you can recreate the world as your plaything. Not while there's still breath in my body.
Red Dragon, Girl in Blue, Singularity. The inescapable chains of causality have brought you all here to Pandemonium Summit. On this day, at this hour, at this very moment, all things will coalesce, and I, in turn, will subsume their totality. We stand a mere breath away from inevitability. You are helpless to stop this fusion. You will be the first to feel Oblivion's embrace. This can't be happening. We were so close.
This doesn't look good.
What do we do? What are we? Did we make it? This is Port Breeze, isn't it?
It certainly looks like it. The wind, the scent of the grass. What's going on? The last thing I remember, Pandemonium was crumbling and taking us with it.
Right. We were on top of Pandemonium, and it was falling to the Crimson Horizon.
So what the hell happened after that?
If Pandemonium had actually fallen, the world would have been reset, right? But it looks like this island and the town are all right. Does that mean Pandemonium didn't fall?
Maybe we can get some more information from the townspeople.
Come one, come all! Got a new shipment of fabrics, softer and more lustrous than any silk you've ever seen!
Everything seems peaceful. Almost like none of that ever happened.
Couldn't have been a dream. Could it?
Don't be silly.
Well, if it isn't Gran and the Grand Cipher crew.
Sierra!
I'm glad to see you looking well. Things seem to have settled down all over the Skydom, too. I assume we have you to thank for that. The islands are all back to normal? Does that mean the power changing the skies is gone?
Because we prevented Beelzebub's revival?
Is something wrong? Oh! Before I forget, about the food and water for the Grand Cipher.
The Grand Cipher is here? In Port Breeze?
Don't you remember? Your dog just up the road. She was still moored there when I passed by earlier.
Oh yeah, of course. No, wait, what?
The Grand Cipher was moored to Pandemonium.
Yes. This doesn't add up.
I'm worried about Rosetta and Eugen. If the Grand Cipher is really here, then can we go check on them?
Hey, good to see you in one piece. Guess you handled whoever started this mess, huh? We haven't had any visits from weird machines or angry goddesses lately, so that's a relief. Although now, something else fishy is going on. Seems like a lot of people's accounts of what happened recently don't line up with each other. Their memories don't match. It's kind of a mess. Got any idea what might have caused it?
It appears that you've prevented Beelzebub's return. I knew you could do it. It might be a bit too early to celebrate, though. I have a feeling this isn't over just yet. Strange things have been happening here, too. Changes in the shape and nature of this forest. It's as if two once diverging forests have converged. Their ever-growing roots and branches now entangled like never before.
So our misgivings weren't misplaced.
The unnatural incidents all over the Skydom have stopped.
But things aren't back to normal like Eugen and Rosetta said. People's memories not lining up, and the forest being all mixed and matched. It doesn't seem like anything too awful right now, but...
They say Beelzebub's power has disappeared, and they can't sense him anymore.
Can't say I'm satisfied with this, but do we put a bow on it anyway?
This flippy hair!
Splendid work defeating Beelzebub. Unfortunately, the world still finds itself in a complicated state of affairs.
What do you mean?
You could say that the world has... whiplash. From the recoil that occurred when Beelzebub's power receded, and the laws of causality returned to normal. The balance may be stable for the moment, but there are faint tears in the fabric of causality and time. Those discrepancies are almost certain to invite further chaos, sooner or later.
Is that why people's memories are clashing? And the forests have changed? No. And just what happened to us? How did we get to Port Breeze?
My memories of that final moment at Pandemonium are also unclear. When I regained my senses, I was lying on a nameless, deserted island. I'm sorry.
If Beelzebub's influence over the skies is gone, that should mean he's powerless, so we don't have to worry about the Sky Realm being reset anymore. Still, I feel like we're overlooking something incredibly important.
What would you call this? Reincarnation? A time leap? No, neither of those quite fits. Shame those fake wings couldn't get you where you wanted to go, Bubs. You could have just been satisfied with Celius's dark legacy. But no, you had to turn yourself into that monstrosity. Create those wings that rent whatever they touched. What did you need wings for anyway, in a world without archangels? Lousy timing for this place to snap back to normal. Not to mention Bubs went and vanished without a word. I can't help feeling a little used. I don't even want to know what he'll do to me if he comes back. But maybe in this new world, I'll have a little more luck searching for Celius. I guess Versus is mine to play with now. Well, bye.